So when it's like, lights out and away we go, he's not like, I don't know what any of these cars are.
Look, that one car's up front. There's a couple cars behind him.
Yeah.
There's three that just hit each other.
Yeah. Where's Latifi? I thought he was around here somewhere. Like, nope. I treated testing like a 3-day podcast. It was just on in the background. You check in here and there, but you're just listening to Sam Collins, Crofty, all those guys just talk about who's looking good, what's happening, all the little details. It's the best. It was such a fun weekend. It was so like, I also saw a guy it was a tweet about how can we make, and it was so F1 and like the new world of F1 that we're moving into, where everything needs to be a spectacle, like sprint races, and everything needs to be. They were like, how do we make testing more viewer friendly? And I was like, that's not what they're doing at all.
No one who just kind of likes Formula One is watching testing.
Not at all.
Like, I'm sorry.
No.
It's hard enough to get them to wake up at 6 to watch the race.
Yeah. I saw someone pitch sprint testing. They were like joking. They're like, will that do it? Like, will that get you into it? It's like, no, the excitement and the potential and the teams going up and teams clearly falling down. R.I.P. to my team. That's the exciting. Yeah, truly, they're just dancing backwards. The the Chrome logo is pulling them backwards.
It's too much paint.
It's too heavy. It's too heavy. So yeah, like that's the exciting part of testing, is watching these teams and the potential and the excitement of what's going to happen next week and what people show up with. So
yeah,
I don't know.
It to me was it almost felt like an exercise in stretching, like in terms of like, how can we spin this super boring. It's like watching soccer practice.
Yeah.
Like, if that wasn't boring enough, now we're just practicing.
Yeah, training.
However, like, just like for me, it's like, well, just watch and see what happens. And they have to talk the entire time. It is a stretch for them, which it almost seems like it's practice reps for them too. They're like, okay, let's make sure that we get our red flag jibber jabber ready to go for when we're trying to kill time when we have 48 minutes of a red flag.
Dial in the names. I think another thing that is really interesting, or like probably helpful for them, is they learn all the new cars and the liveries, and they can pick out who's who and what car is what. And so when it's like, lights out and away we go, he's not like, I don't know what any of these cars are.
Look, that one car's up front. There's a couple cars behind him. Yeah. There's three that just hit each other.
Yeah. Where's Latifi? I thought he was around here somewhere. Like, nope.
I thought Latifi and Mazepin were out.
Yeah, what is going on? So I think, it's exactly that. It's like the exercise in, this is a dark example, but during the NFL game when Damar Hamlin had that big issue and passed out, and they went back to the ESPN studio, and it was kind of this vibe where they're just like, we don't know what to talk about anymore, and we don't know what to do. We don't have our production notes, and we're just gonna talk about stuff.
Let's bring in guests that don't matter. Who else doesn't know what's going on?
Who else can we figure out? So that's what I love about testing, is because it is that, like, it's way more informal. The commentary is that's kind of fun. You do hear a lot of fun little tidbits. They were doing a Crofty, and Brendel and Crofty were doing impressions of each other, you just off the rails. And so it's fun.